What's up, YouTube? In this video, well, I just got back and I did a quick little duck hunt and killed this nice late season mallard. And I figured I'd use this as an opportunity to show a video of how I like to clean mallard ducks. Too often I see people just breast them out, like straight up, just cut the breasts out, and they don't leave the skin on them. And in my opinion, that's like the best part, and it enhances the flavor so much. So I'm going to real quick just show you how I like to clean these and then cook them with the skin on for just the most juiciest, best tasting mallard in my opinion. So, alright, this should go pretty quick. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is I have to fully get all these feathers off the breast. Now, one little tip, if you're out sitting in the duck blind or something, while you're just waiting around for more birds to come in, you can pluck this first part of the feathers and just have that done with, which, will save a lot of time opposed to doing it at home. Plus, depending where you're at, this can be a little bit messy, right? If you have to be cleaning this in a house or in a garage, well, my guess is your significant other would not appreciate that very much, so try to do this as clean as possible. I'm holding them and then just throwing them right in the garbage. This mallard I actually water swatted. Some people might judge me for that, but like, I didn't really care. I crept up on this thing and it was perfect, and as a result, look at the breast. By shooting them on the water, this breast is not beat up, where if this thing was cupping right into the decoys, well, that's gonna be a much less appetizing looking booby there. So now, as you're getting close to being done here with the plucking, don't overly worry about all the little feathers. I know some people blowtorch those off, which you could do if you have a blowtorch, but the truth is you're going to be grilling this. Well, for me, I'm going to be smoking it technically, but either way, that's going to burn it off naturally by itself. You can kind of see there's still some little ones hanging on here and there. Not really a big deal. So that's looking good enough for me right now. This is where I'm going to take the knife. By the way, this knife, made homemade. Kind of cool, I think. Turkey leg with the spur right there. And I epoxied a blade into it. Send me an email if you want one of these. I actually can make them for people. Super sharp too. Works well for this application. But then I'm just breasting it out normally, like I would if you've breasted a duck normal. Just follow that breastbone right here, cut down, and then just somewhat fillet that along the rib cage. You'll see it and feel it. And then right here, I'm just cutting through to make sure I'm getting all of that skin. So there's the first one. Now you'll notice I didn't quite pluck it enough. It's okay, I can pluck it here after the fact. There you go. I'll go clean that up a little bit more. Whoa! Jeez, almost dropped her. I'll clean that up a little bit more in the sink. Maybe pull some of those final feathers off, but that's one. Do the same thing to the second side here. Yum, yum, yum. Two beautiful mallard breasts right there. Next step for these is to get them in a marinade. Then I like to cook them hot on the smoker. Skin side down. This is what's going to protect the meat from drying out because of that fat in there. It's essential. Give them a little rinse. Pull off any feathers if you want. This is where you're just going to want to put them in any marinade. And everyone has their own preference for marinade. I've liked using stuff like this just because it's already done for me. Do not need to use a full thing of this. I already opened this previously. This one's just a garlic, herb, and wine marinade mix. I'm gonna add a little bit to here and put in a little vinegar, oil, and water. So super simple. That's all I'm gonna use. I'm gonna keep this for another batch in the future. Little oil, a little water, and a little vinegar. I rarely measure anything out. It's not gonna be bad, so. You could just use salt, pepper, garlic. I mean, make your own too. But this is the one that I'm gonna roll with right here. That looks good. Mix it around. Drop these boobies right in there. This bag is a wee bit small. Alright, the bag, I got skimpy on the bag. Not big enough bag. So, change of plans. I'm just putting them in this bowl. And gonna put some saran wrap over them and let them marinate like that. So for smoking these, I like to smoke them hot. It's almost 300 degrees in here. Whew. It's essentially turned my smoker almost to a grill, and it just really gets the flavors going in there. Actually, shoot, my smoker's on fire right now because I got too much grease on the bottom. That's not ideal, but essentially that bottom part of the duck is going to be protecting it from the heat, and it's just incredible. I need to let these ones go a little bit more still. Might turn it down a bit so my smoker's not on fire. But once again, check out how that skin on the bottom just protects it. Allows you to cook it hot without actually burning it.